Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy, Ivorian Spice, back again with another Manchester United Weekly Bulletin, episode 11. Guys, big up to you. I know it's Friday night, and I feel alright. The party's all over on Red United TV. Good evening, guys, and I know that the European Championships is going on as we speak. Of course, we've got Belgium versus Italy right now, and it's 2-1 to Italy. The Belgians just equalized, just scoring a goal. So big ups. Big up, Mr. B. Yes, big up to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that, guys. As always, guys, remember to subscribe, smash that like button, and also remember to share. I do apologize for my fuzzy background, my fuzzy green screen. One of my lights has broken, but you know, guys, I'm here. I'm here to entertain you. I'm here to give you a show, and the show must go on as always, guys. And as always, if you're new to this channel and you're wondering what the hell I'm doing here, I was supposed to be watching Belgium versus Italy. Of course, if you're serious and you're a true Manchester United fan, of course, this is a show where we talk about the weekly events, transfer news that's surrounded our beloved club, Manchester United. And as always, guys, I always recommend get yourself involved. So let's get cracking straight away. It's been a very good week for Manchester United, guys. It's been a beautiful week. Yes, because Manchester United have finally ended the transfer saga that's been longer than the Dragon Ball Z saga of the Freezer saga. Yes, indeed, that is the transfer of Jadon Sancho. And Jadon Sancho has finally, he hasn't finally signed, but Manchester United have finally agreed a fee with Borussia Dortmund, guys, which is absolutely wonderful. The feeling is good. I know you guys are thinking, it took so long. It sucked the life out of everything. But yet, guys, let it not let you down. Let it not be a downer. Be cheerful that we finally signed a player, or we've agreed fee, which are reportedly around 85 million euros with no add-ons. So this whole entire year that we've been wasting time, like last summer, Woodward or Myrtle finally got their discount that they've been waiting for a very long time. And yeah, you can say that, they won because they played a long waiting game and they got the guy for less than is how much they quoted, which is roughly about 120 million euros that they wanted last year. But now it's gone down to 85 million euros with no add-ons. It's a fantastic deal, guys. It's brilliant. I'm happy because why? Manchester United have signed a player before the 1st of July. When have you ever seen that? When have you ever seen Manchester United sign a player in June? It makes no sense, and it's beautiful. That means Manchester United have the whole summer to go for, because they've got their top priority. Their top target was Jadon Sancho, and they have landed that. So they can go on for the next summer, throughout the rest of the summer, looking for other players like a defensive midfielder or like a centre-back, If we're lucky, a striker. But, guys, I've got to say, I'm happy. It's been a long time. It's been the longest transfer saga. It's been the longest saga ever since I've watched Dragon Ball Z, the Freezer saga, where it took about 3 or 4 or 5 episodes for Goku to turn Super Saiyan. It took about 3 episodes for Goku and Frieza to fight. There was even times when Frieza even had a time to actually have a conversation with Goku and told him, bruh, it was me that smoked Planet Vegeta. It was me, bruh. But in fact, Goku, you can come and get this back in blood. You know what I mean? They were talking smack to each other for long. I've never seen a fight where you can take breaks and talk to your opponent, talk a bit of smack while you're recuperating. That can only happen in Dragon Ball Z. Longest sagas ever. But now that it's done, we can finally put our feet up. We can rest. We can enjoy the summer, guys. We really can. We can love it up. Live life now. Jadon is here. All he has to do is do his medical after the Euros and also sign that contract. I'm happy. People have been reporting, and the report's been saying that John Myrtle is the reason why this has happened so quick. And guys, this is really bothering me. Like, I don't know what to do, but this what's happening behind me there, it's really, really bothering me. But guys, let it not distract you. Just keep your eyes focused on me. The most important thing. What's better, this or me? Obviously me. I'm the better view. Duh. But yes, guys, back to it. It's the fact that we signed Jadon Sancho so early. I'm so happy, guys. You guys let me know what you think about that. Make sure you smash that like button, and also remember to press the subscribe button and share it and get more people to watch this. But again, guys, I don't want to keep you on for far too long because I also want to watch some of this match, and I know you guys want to watch this match, not just watch me. You've got Manchester United who are reportedly going to go in for Real Madrid's Rafael Varane as they look to secure their next major transfer target after securing Jadon Sancho. So this week, so many reports have been coming out that Manchester United have been in talks with Real Madrid. Don't know whether this is true or not, but many sources have come out and said this. But the transfer guru himself, Fabrizio Romano, has not said anything. So until the transfer guru Fabrizio Romano says something, then I can start believing that Manchester United have been in contact with Real Madrid. But it's also reported that Real Madrid manager Florentino Perez is moving sour. He still has that bitter feeling of that fax machine, that famous fax machine, that David De Gea famous fax machine that stopped David De Gea from completing his transfer on deadline day to Real Madrid and ensure that he stayed. And on top of that, the fact that Manchester United have been unwilling and that they can sell Paul Pogba, they are going to be sour about it, and they're going to make things difficult for Manchester United to sign Rafael Varane. Rafael Varane himself has probably said that he's not rushing into his decisions. People feel like he's probably using us for a contract. I feel like he's wanted to leave last season, wanted a new challenge. He said it so many times. Rafael Varane said, I want to change the weather, change the scenery. I'm tired of the sun. I want it to rain. I really want it to rain sometimes. But yes, Rafael Varane wants to change the scenery. So I genuinely believe that he wants to leave. It's not a Ronaldo thing or a Sergio Ramos thing where you want a new contract and you tell them like, listen, yeah, if you don't give me a new contract, I'm going to Manchester United, because Manchester United are fool enough and stupid enough to fall for the bait and be like, yeah, we're interested in Sergio Ramos, even though he wasn't yesterday. But if he wants to come here, we're interested. And the thing is about that is that Rafael Varane wanted to leave from last season, wanted a new challenge. So I genuinely feel like Rafael Varane is a possibility. Big up Mr. E2, who also says, not gonna lie, I'm hating on Sancho signing. I said to Mr. E2 last week, our team isn't ready yet, and it's not fixed. So I can understand that you're hating it. It looks like Manchester United will be a stronger team with Jadon Sancho, but there's a lot of things that needs fixing. I keep saying before, like I said it the other day on Alice Talks Football. Make sure you subscribe to Alice Talks Football. I was on there yesterday. Fantastic girl. She knows her shit. When Alice talks football, you bloody listen. Trust me. There's nothing lovely and easy on the eye to see a hot bird talk about football. You know, it's so damn sexy. But yes, guys, as I was saying yesterday, I said to everyone that Paul Pogba is like the icing on the cake, yeah? And the rest of Manchester United are the two sponges on the Victorian cake. If those two sponges on the Victorian cake are not acting right, you know, and your icing on the cake is there, then it don't make no sense, because I always see Jadon Sancho as the writing that's only icing on the cake, because Paul Pogba's all icing on the cake, but Jadon Sancho is that happy birthdays writing right there, that, you know, congratulations, that extra icing that's on top of the icing on the cake. You get what I'm saying? That's what Sancho is, but we don't have our two Victorian sponges that makes this cake stable and secure. So until we sort out those two sponges, which means the defense, the midfield, all those joke men's there, until they get rid of, then you can be like, I'm scared of Manchester United. Until we sort that out, then you can be scared of Manchester United. But until then, you got nothing to worry about. Mr. East 2, I know that Liverpool will come back even stronger next season and give a real title fight, you know, to Man City. We'll be lucky if Manchester United are in that title race. I believe we could be. You never know. But we'll be lucky. My light is messed up. One of my light broke, guys, this week. I have to replace it with one of my other lights. That's why you're seeing all this fuzziness. But like I said before, I'm here to deliver you great content, as always. Drink break. As I was saying before earlier on, guys, Rafael Varane, I am so for it. I know you guys would love to have Rafael Varane on it at Manchester United, enjoying life, making that 80 million slabhead Harry Maguire look like 80 million. And I believe he will be that guy that will make him look like, oh, raw, you're actually, yeah, this guy does cost 80 million, you know, this Harry Maguire. With Varane next to him, he will look like he costs 80 million. But in reality, he ain't. Moving on from Rafael Varane, we've got Manchester United so far the only side. This is reports coming out that are from Italian outlets, quotes of Calcio. They are saying that Manchester United are the only side that's made a bid for Cristiano Ronaldo, that's offered a contract to Cristiano Ronaldo. To me, that's fake news because I cannot envision seeing Cristiano Ronaldo putting on that Manchester United jersey and not getting that number 7 shirt because it's going to our boy Jadon Sancho. Yep. I cannot see him returning. That Cristiano Ronaldo vibes is done. It's done. Listen, just listen. Just let it go. Like, just let it go. Like, Ronaldo will never ever come back to Manchester United. If he does, it's a waste of our money. Cost too much money. We'll be broke, you know. We'll be like that guy that goes out with the girl that likes expensive things and all she's known is Louis Vuitton and the cars. And we are the guy that's got the average job trying to impress her, even going on into debt, servicing that woman, you know, taking her out on restaurants that you can't even afford, but you're asking your best friend, I beg you borrow me 3 bags, man. I got this girl that I really like and I haven't banged yet, but she's fucking expensive, man. I'm trying to bang that, but I can't afford it, man. I really can't afford it. That's Ronaldo for you. We can't afford Ronaldo's wages. It's astronomically too much, man. It's high. But yeah, it is what it is. As they said, Manchester United apparently are the only club that's to table a contract to Cristiano Ronaldo. I honestly, genuinely feel like Cristiano Ronaldo won't be joining us. He'll probably go to somewhere like PSG if he can. It maybe return to Real Madrid, you know, because they look like they need another superstar. Moving on to that, guys, we've got the Rennes wonder kid Eduardo Camavinga reported this week that Manchester United are interested in this young wonder kid, and also with Camavinga being really impressed with the fact that Manchester United were able to land Jadon Sancho, which kind of highlights how serious Manchester United want to be for the following season. And I'm pleased with this link with Eduardo Camavinga because I think he's an exceptional talent. He's a wonder kid, and he's been doing well. I watch French football. I'm not going to tell you, oh yeah, man, I've watched him on YouTube. This is not no, I've watched him on YouTube, these compilations kind of talk. I've watched him in Ligue 1, you know. Me has even pronouncing it how it's supposed to be. That's how you know I watch it, Ligue 1. Not the fact that I'm Ivorian, I speak French, but less of that. But, you know, man's been really impressive for Rennes in Ligue 1. Even me, I even gave the accent for the actual club, you know, Rennes. You know, Rennes, you know, Rennes, you know. But yes, I believe that with him, if Manchester United were interested in this one kid and they happened to sign him, it can surely mean that Paul Pogba will be staying. Because if Manchester United signed his boy Rafael Varane, his French international colleague, and also signed Eduardo Camavinga, another French international, then surely Paul Pogba will stay. I honestly genuinely feel that Paul Pogba Labile is going to stay. No one can afford his wages. No one wants to offer exactly what we want to offer. The fact that Real Madrid can't even offer Varane what we're trying to offer him says it all to me, man. They're not about this life. They don't have the mullah to continue servicing these top players. Drink break, guys. Enjoy yourself. But yes, guys, and that was according to, of course, 433. It's so funny that I took my drink and said the reference for this shit. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But according to Fabrizio Romano, it is the club's next priority, you know, after landing Jadon Sancho to extend one of their players' contract, you know, a big player. And some may think this is Paul Pogba, some think it's Bruno Fernandes that Manchester United are interested in doing. I genuinely feel like it's Bruno Fernandes that Manchester United are trying to tie down a new contract and give him an extension and probably increase his wages and put him on a big salary. Because I remember reading reports a couple of weeks before the season ended that mentioned that we're looking to extend the contract and also offer Bruno a pay rise, a bumper new deal. And he was like, bruh, I ain't signing no new deal until you show me what you're saying in the transfer window, which is right for him to do, because I would have said, bruh, exactly so. Show me what you're going to do for next season in the transfer window to convince me why I should sign on these 3 dotted lines. And mention that right now, signing Sancho, trying to get Varane in, maybe that might convince Bruno to sign. And if Bruno signs, then that will definitely convince Labile Pogba to sign a new contract. So definitely, well, Fabrizio Romano as well is never wrong with these type of reports. So I know that Manchester United are probably trying to secure the future of another player. Guys, Tom Heaton has finally returned back to Manchester United. The academy graduate, after 10 plus years of having a career elsewhere, teams like Burnley and etc. There was one time with Burnley, he really frustrated me. I think he ended up breaking his hand or spraining his hand, and he was exceptional, you know. I believe, I'm not too sure, but I believe I thought Italy scored there for a hot second. But back to what I was saying about Tommy Ian. The fact that he signed on a free contract, the fact that we already have David De Gea and Dean Henderson, and also Lee Grant. We have 4 goalkeepers, and it makes no sense. Romero's apparently been delisted, and also another goalkeeper has been delisted, and Joao Pereira has been delisted, and it looks like they could be on their way, guys. But the fact that we have all these goalkeepers makes no sense. Tom Heaton, what's he here for? What's he really here for? What? Sit on the bench to tell people, to tell young bucks, oh, Manchester United, it's all about the family. We've got traditions, guys. You need to know about the Man United way, man. Bun that, man. Screw that, man. Just why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we offering people free money to stay at home and play Fortnite and FIFA? Why? Just why? Manchester United, why are you offering silly money? If you're gonna do that, give me the money. Because then I will be actually staying home and playing FIFA and not have to play for you, mans. Why would you do that? You give Phil Jones that type of money already to just chill at home, do whatever he wants, go outside, go on holiday, and never play football. I don't even know if he trains. I don't know. But with Tom Heaton, that was coming because the deal was already done a while back. They were just waiting when to announce it. It's funny that they announced all of this after they signed Jadon Sancho, so they think that they can ease us and appease us and think, oh, we won't say nothing about it and we won't moan about it. I won't moan about it. You're not going to let this go underneath my carpet. Like, you're not going to swipe this underneath my carpet and think that I'm not going to lift up my carpet and say, why does my carpet have a bump? That wasn't there before. I'm going to lift it up and see all that bullshit that you shoved underneath and say, you Manchester United are scumbags. You men are trash. How dare you try it on me? But Tom Heaton, guys, the deal has been announced. It is what it is. Juan Mata as well has also signed a 1-year contract extension. I thought it was the end of Juan Mata. Bruno Fernandes cheekily said, I guess I have to wait for the number 8 shirt for another year, which is quite funny. Bruno Fernandes is a class act sometimes, the way he gets involved with his colleagues, the jokes and all that kind of stuff. I remember the time Scott McTominay took a picture of his abs and chest, and Bruno wrote underneath on his comment on his Instagram or on Twitter page or whatever that you make sure you work with the ball, bro, because McTominay, you should be working with the ball. So it's all about working with the ball, practicing with the ball and training with the ball. All of trying to look strong and ripped. Makes no sense to me, guys. Guys, you let me know what you think of that. Make sure you smash that like button and also make sure you subscribe as always. Again, back to contract extension. Another player has extended his contract, which is Lee Grant, which I thought he was leaving. What the hell are we doing, guys? What the hell are we doing? Lee Grant, who has hardly played the whole entire season. Why are we giving free money away? Give it to me. You know what? In fact, give Lee Grant's money to charity, which will do even better. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Like, Manchester United, I thought John Murtaugh and Aaron Fletcher came in to do some serious business. And I commend John Murtaugh to getting this deal done with Sancho, but then he does so many fuckeries as well, like this, like giving Barry a new contract when he's injury prone, giving someone like Juan Mata, who's done out here, to just tell youngsters how to behave socially and appropriately. I just don't get it. Giving Lee Grant a new contract for what? For what? What, to hold the substitution sign? You know, the sub sign. What's the point? Why do we do this for ourselves, guys? It annoys me. It stresses me out. It fatigues me, you know. But yeah, we got Calvert-Lewin has also been linked to Manchester United, according to the Sun. Yeah, you know the Sun is full of shit. United are said to have identified Calvert-Lewin as a target for this window. Boy, Calvert-Lewin will be decent to have a backup or first choice striker as well. I kind of rate that, you know. I kind of do, you know. Calvert-Lewin has had a fantastic season, scoring about 21 goals and about 30 odd appearances under Carlo Ancelotti. Whether he's going to repeat that, we'll see. But he's also a player that was also won, I believe, the under-19 World Cup or under-17 World Cup. So yeah, I'm with Jadon Sancho and Phil Foden in those lot. So yeah, I would back that Calvert-Lewin. You know, he's a good backup striker to have as well to come in. Of course, we've got Mason Greenwood, we've got Cavani, but the fact that he's very good in the air and he scores goals and he's young, I would really appreciate that. Last but not least, guys, England has finally knocked out the German. The Euros, and England are through to the quarter-final. Tomorrow, England are playing. Come on, you Lions. I'm looking forward to against Ukraine. You know, I had my doubts against Germany that we'll get knocked out, and we didn't. Now that we're playing Ukraine, we all feel like, we can beat the Ukrainians, the guys that don't stack, the guys that don't take nils for BLMs, you know, because black lives don't really matter to them, but it's all right. Every man to themselves with their opinion. We know what you're about. We know what you're about. You're an R, but it's fine. Don't worry. We're going to sort out your racist ass tomorrow. Like, we're going to kneel because black lives really do matter. England fans know that black lives really do matter now that Ryan Sterling scored all your bloody goals. All your goals. A black man's carrying England. How about that? A black man is carrying our nation. Yes. So everyone, all English fans, BLM, I know some of you guys got carried away when Sterling scored. You end up saying black power on top of that. And I'm like, yo, chill, calm down. The kneeling is fine. You didn't have to say black power. I'm just excited, Patrick. I'm just excited, mate. You know, I really do think that black lives matter, you know. Right now I do. Sterling is doing great. So yes. England are doing well, and I'm looking forward to that, guys. Guys, this has been your weekly bulletin, the Manchester United weekly bulletin. I would like to thank you for watching. Thank you for getting involved. Big up to you, men, as always. Remember to subscribe, smash that like button. Also remember to share, because why? Sharing Ivorian Spices, caring. I'd like to leave you as I want to return to watching Belgium versus Italy, because I feel like it's going to be packed. It will be packed. But guys, I will see you next week. Hopefully on Friday night again. So you can to ginger your Friday nights. To give you some of this good-looking African man / British. I'm British when it comes to job applications, but I know I'm Ivorian. You know, if you ask me, I'm Ivorian. Yeah, Patrick, where are you from? I'm Ivorian, bro. But if it comes to applications, feds, law, anything to do with employment, I'm as British as I can be. You know what? You know what I mean, man? I'm Patrick from Ireland, not Patrick from Ivory Coast. You get me? I celebrate St. Patrick's Day when they ask me these kind of things, you know, love to drink and etc., you know, just to gas it up. But guys, it is what it is, as always. As always, remember to keep it united. Remember to keep it red united. And also remember to keep it free lines. Till next time, peace out. See you tomorrow for the England match reaction. And also see you on Monday for the catch-up. Volume 40 or volume 50. Don't know. Peace out, guys.